Hey everyone, David C. Anderson here, coming at you from the Knife Center. And today we're taking a look at the Warren Osborne designed Benchmade 940 and 943. Let's check them out. These quintessential slim EDC knives from Benchmade were designed by the late Warren Osborne. And it's one of our favorite designs that Benchmade produces, actually making our top list of their best knives of all time. These knives have a very sizable blade. We've got almost 3.5 inches of length, but they're nice and narrow, which means it makes them feel a little more precise than many modern overbuilt folders. The materials can be quite nice as well, and we think these make great gentlemen's or even executive knives. The 940 features what Benchmade calls a modified reverse tanto profile. The edge profile, though, is still nice and usable. Even though the blade shape is very dramatic, it's still very easy to use. The steel starts with S30V on this knife, although as you'll see shortly, we do get some upgraded versions as well. We've also got the 943, which trades that tanto profile for a very acute clip point blade. And this one especially would be a great executive knife with a more precise tip and a very elegant profile. As you can see from the blades on these knives, we've also got options in terms of the finish. You can either get a black coated finish or a satin finish, as well as either plain edge blades or partially serrated. The standard aluminum handles are sculpted very nicely with a shape that nests in your hand quite well. And a benefit of that slim profile is that it doesn't take up a lot of room in your pocket as well. And the reversible pocket clip enables tip-up carry on either side. These knives feature a closed back construction, and the 943 comes stock with black anodized aluminum and a ridged blue backspacer, which is inset just a little bit so that you don't get any hot spots. The 940, on the other hand, comes with green anodized aluminum and a purple backspacer, but the 940 also gets a few upgraded options that the 943 doesn't get. The 940-2 trades the aluminum duds for open-backed G10 for a more working-like aesthetic, and we get green anodized spacers to provide a nice pop of color. This construction can be a little bit easier to clean out as well. Using either compressed air or a rinse under a faucet, it's going to be very easy to clear debris from that frame. The nicest version right now, however, is the 940-1. First, we get an upgrade to carbon fiber scales, and it switches to open back construction as well with blue anodized spacers. Not only is this a classier look, but it's going to perform better as well because we also get S90V steel with a stone-washed finish that provides an insane amount of edge retention. Furthermore, this knife, because of that carbon fiber, is even lighter than the aluminum, and this one truly will disappear in your pocket. Now we get to the heart of this knife, and that's Benchmade's signature axis lock. Not only does this lock provide secure lockup, it's also truly ambidextrous because the lock bar goes all the way through the handles and is accessible from both sides. This lock also allows you to keep your fingers out of the path of the blade, which is quite nice. And inherent with the axis lock is a very smooth pivot, which facilitates quick opening, either with the dual thumb studs, or by holding the lock bar out of the way and giving it some wrist action to flip open or closed. This is only one of the great designs that Warren Osborne came up with over the years, but we think it's also one of the best, and we're glad it's still in production as an enduring tribute to his legacy. And Benchmade does it justice too, with great build quality and American-made pride. To get your hands on one of these knives, click the link in the description below to head on over to KnifeCenter.com.